Hello again, and welcome to From Means to Ends. I am Lee Murira, author and founder of From Means to Ends. I help and teach people effective self-development, not self-help, self-development that gets them from just knowing and reading about success to actually performing and getting the results that they desire. Today, I want to introduce you to my new course, uh, development. Now, here is the question. Are you making any progress in whatever you're doing at the moment? Probably, maybe not as much as you may have liked. But the thing is, you are very busy. You put in a whole lot of hard work. You go in hard, as it's put. But your results does not equate the amount of effort that you're putting into that. And why is that? Of course, like I said, I know you are busy. I have no doubt about that. You are making all different moves in your hustle. You're doing what you can. But here's one thing. Movement is not progress. What do I mean about that? Okay, let me quickly just give you an everyday example that you probably maybe see every day. I don't know, maybe on your way to or from work. Have you noticed in a traffic jam, haphazard and erratic drivers switching lanes, cutting in, switching from lane to lane, but only to still be stuck in the same jam? Yes, they have made the movement, but they haven't made any progress. And sometimes the lane they cut into now stagnates and everybody sort of passes them by. This is the same thing. If what you are doing, if your movements are not contributing directly and effectively to your dream, then you will not progress. And the rule number one is don't confuse movement for progress. Now, in any development, whether it's a relationship with another or a business, you must always seek development. If there is no development in any relationship, bail. There's no point. Just don't waste your time in that. You literally just wasting your time. And with relationships that involves people, usually everybody try to sort of make it work, but there is no development in that. And in the end, there will come a time when both parties are just going separate ways, like, okay, this is it. This cannot be, sort of worked out. So whether that ends on a good note or unceremoniously, that's fine. I'm not claiming to be a relationship guru here, and that's way above what I teach. But I mean, of course, relationships with people are pretty much normal and natural to everybody. The point I'm trying to get across to you is, in relationships, when a relationship has ended, most people, they struggle to bounce back. They struggle to now move forward. Why does that happen? They struggle because then there is that void that they're left with and they cannot fill. So rather than moving forward, they would rather stay where they are, wallowing, crying over, and wishing things would probably maybe go back to the way they were before. But that's not how it works. Now, when you learn development, which is part of what I teach in this course, you will learn that obviously you are going to have disappointments. It may not be in a relationship with another. It might be in a project or business. You must not sit and wallow over that. You must not just drown yourself in misery. But what you need and what I will teach you is how you clap back. Of course, with every and any loss, there is a lot of emotions involved. And here's how you can transmute that emotion of loss into creating an opportunity. What I do personally, when I go through moments like that, is I go back to my files. I look at probably maybe a project that I've probably maybe just literally touched on, but never really did anything much on that. I pull it out. I make that project now fill the void that has been left either by that person or by a project that I have just sort of missed on. And I put more power, more effort into it. I use the same emotion of the loss that is happening to now direct it towards a worthy end. It's called the transmutation of emotion. You can transmute that emotion. And as you know, that thoughts plus emotion equals conviction. And conviction creates reality. So there's no better way to use that emotion. Thought plus emotion creates conviction, and conviction creates reality. So in this development course, I am going to teach you how to be at your utmost best in what you're doing. So with just like a long division, I don't know, I'll take you back to school now, like with the long division fractions, things that we used to do. It's not just a simple 10 divided by 5. It's a long decision. There is a process involved in that. And with development comes growth and progress. Now, sometimes progress might come first, or a new growth might come first, and if, whichever way it happens, if growth comes first, it will enable progress. And if progress comes first, it also brings in a new growth that brings you to the next and certain level. So whatever you're struggling with right now, if you work on development, if you get progress on that, it elevates you to the next level. So whatever is here at the moment, once you leave that level, that's it. Person, project, business, whatever, that's it. You elevate yourself to the next level. And when you get on the next level, you're met with new challenges, you're met with new opportunities that are waiting for you. So I want to teach you how to be effective in the development of anything. I want to teach you how you show up every day motivated, knowing that what you're doing is directly contributing to the growth and the progress that's needed. Growth and progress, they cohabit in a symbiotic relationship where one is, the other is found. But the common denominator of the two is development. So if you're interested in meaningful development, development that produces results, development that teaches you to move further and be more effective, then sign on, and I will share more course material with you, and I will take you on the development journey and teach you how to effectively employ development in your life. Remember, movement, what you're doing now, all the busy things and all the stuff that you sort of hustling with and doing, that is movement. It's time to leave the movement. It's time to go for progress. If there is no progress, it don't matter how many movements you're going to make. You will never progress. It's always progress. It's always about growth. And those are the only two things that are going to bring you the results that you want. So I can teach you that. And you can apply that in your own hustle and whatever you do. But development, growth, and progress. And like I said, and if there's any takeaway from this recording, just remember that don't confuse movement for progress. Thank you. Sign in below or up the page, and I will see you on the other side and share more material with you. Thank you very much.